Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Sam Technical Mathematics. Today we'll be treating basic algebra. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so now so that you'll be able to learn more topics in mathematics. Now today we'll be considering basic algebra. Now we'll be taking this course from the beginning. Now the first thing we'll be defining now is the algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Now algebraic expression algebraic expression a collection is a collection is a collection of letters and symbols and symbols and symbols connected together by arithmetic connected together connected together by arithmetic okay, let me move it up. Connected together by arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators such as we have the addition, we have the subtraction, we have the multiplication, and also we have the division. So these are the basic operators. These are the basic operators in mathematics, also in basic algebra. So we said algebraic expression is a collection of letters and symbols connected together by arithmetic operators. And the operators, we have the example of the operators: addition, we have subtraction, we have multiplication, and we have division. So the next thing we'll be considering now are the rules of the basic operator. So let's consider the first one, addition. So let's consider the first one. So rules the rules of signs. The rules of sign. The rule of sign for addition. For addition. For addition. So the rule that we'll be using for addition, we said the algebraic sum. Let me underline this. So the algebraic the algebraic sum of two or more positive like terms. Positive like terms is positive. Is positive. So that's the first rule that we'll be using, that we'll be considering in algebraic. That's the first one. Now we said the algebraic sum of two or more positive like terms is positive. So let's consider the first example. Example one. Example 1. Example 1, plus 3x plus 3x plus 2x plus 4x. Now, don't forget the rule that we are using. We said when we deal with this kind of question, we said the algebraic sum of two or more positive like terms. Now, two or more positive like terms is positive. Now, if you look at here, now we have 3x, we have plus 3x, here we have plus 2x, and here we have plus 4x. So, which means all this time they are like, we have the like terms here. We have the first one, we have the second term, we have the third term. So all these terms, they are like terms. So from here now, we said, according to that, we said when we have the collection of two or more positive like terms, the result is what is positive. So from here now, according to that now, here we'll be having plus. Now from here, let's add 3x plus 2x, that's 5x. 5x plus 4x, that's 9x. So we have plus 9x. Plus 9x. That's the final answer. Now let's consider the next one. Let's call this one 1i. I now. I. X plus 4x plus 9x. Don't forget that we are still using the addition sign. We are using the addition sign, and we are using the of addition. Rules of addition. Now from here now, here we said x plus 4x plus 9x. Now if you look at this term now, you see that they are like. We have like terms here. We have the first term, we have the second term, and we have the third term. You can see that the three terms here, they are like. So, and we said when we have when we have two or more positive like terms, our result is what is positive. So from here now, we said x here has invisible addition, so plus x plus 4x. So here now we can say 1x. So in saying 1x now, that's plus 1x plus 4x, that is plus 5x. Now plus 5x now plus 9x, that is equals plus 14x. Plus 14x. Plus 14x. Let's take the next one quickly. I. Now quickly, let's take the next one. 6x plus 4x plus 5x. Now 6x plus 4x, that is 10x. 10x plus 5x, that is 15x. 15x. And what's the sign? Addition. That's the sign. So this is just the example. This is just the example that we've been able to solve under rules of sign for addition. Rules of sign for addition under basic algebra. Don't forget that this topic is basic algebra. So quickly, let's go to the rules of sign for subtraction. Rules of sign for subtraction. So let's consider that quickly. Rules of sign for subtraction. For subtraction. So rules of sign for subtraction. So let's write the rule out. The algebraic the algebraic sum of two of two the algebraic sum of two or more negative of two or more negative like of two or more negative like terms is negative. Is negative. So this is the rule we'll be using under negative. So we said the algebraic sum of two or more negative like terms is negative. So two or more negative like terms is negative. The algebraic sum. So don't forget that we'll be using the sum here. The algebraic sum of two or more negative like terms is negative. So let's consider example under that example. So let's call this example 2. Example 2. Example 2. So let's have the first one minus minus 2x plus minus 3x. Now we said the algebraic sum of two or more negative like terms is negative. Now from here now we want to add it together. So from here now we'll be having this equals minus 2x. Now here plus here times minus here. That is minus 3x. So from here now, minus 2x minus 3x. That's what? Minus 5x. Now, minus 2x means minus x minus x. Minus 3x means minus x in three places. That's minus x, that's 1. Minus x, that's 2. Minus x, that's 3. So now let's now count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is equals what? Minus 5x. Minus 5x. Let's consider another example. Another example. Okay. Another question. Now minus 2x minus 6x minus 8x. Now just the way we did the last one. Minus 2x means minus x in two places. Why minus 6x means minus x in 6 places. And also minus 8x means minus x in 8 places. So let's take it together now. Now minus x minus 2x minus 6x. That's minus 8x. Now minus 8x minus 8x. That's minus 16x. That's minus 16x. So let's consider rule. Another rule. Now we've been able to solve question under addition and subtraction rule. Now let's consider another rule, that is multiplication. Multiplication. Rules of sign for multiplication. Rules of sign for multiplication. So now the rule we'll be using here, the product of two of more terms. Now we said the product of two terms with like sign is positive. Two or more with like sign is positive. So it means like sign can be positive, that's positive. Negative, that's positive, because what? They are like terms. So we said the product of two or more positive like terms is positive. Two or more like terms, when their product before the result will be positive, it means the sign they are like. We have like sign. Probably we have positive or negative. So let's take the first example. So example 1 under it, or let me write out the rule. The product of two terms, product of two terms with like signs is positive. Is positive. So that's the rule we'll be using here. So when they are like, the result is positive. So when they are unlike, the result is negative. So please get that. When they are like, the product is what? Positive. When they are unlike, the result is what? Negative. So let's consider a few examples. Example. 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 Okay. Plus x plus x multiplied by plus y. Now, if you look at here now, we said the product of two terms, two terms that they are in like form is what? Is positive. Now, if you look at here now, we have here to be what? Plus. We have here to be what? Plus. So, which means what? Plus x multiplied by y, that's x, y, x, y. So, using the rule, we said the product of two terms with like sign, is positive. So, that's the first example. Now, example two, let's call this one I now, I plus n multiplied by plus n. Now, this quantity, if you look at the first one, the first term and second term, they are like because they have both addition. Both addition. Now, from here now, so with that, we can write addition, and n multiplied by n. That is n square. N square. So we are through with that. So let's move to the next one. Let's move to the next one. That will be treating division. The next one will be treating division. So quickly, let's consider the next one. So rules of division. So rules of sign. Rules of sign. Rules of sign for division. Rules of sign for division. Now, we said the quotient of two terms with like sign is positive. The quotient of two terms with like sign is positive. Is positive. So now let's consider the first example. The first example under that. Okay, let me write this. The quotient of two terms. The quotient of two terms with like sign. With like signs. With like signs is positive. Is positive. So the quotient of two terms with like signs is positive. Else it will be negative. So this means that if the quotient, if the sign of the quotient is not like, then it means the result is negative. So let's consider a few examples. Example one, quickly. Example one. Let's consider a few examples. Example one. Example one. Now let's look at this. Plus 8x divided by plus 4x. Plus 8x divided by plus 4x. Now, the first thing we can verify here is that their sign are like. So once their sign are like, it means our result must be positive. Now from here now, let's have this. So we'll be having 8x. We'll be saying 8x divided by 4, divided by 4. Then we'll bring out the alphabet. So in doing that, we're saying x, that'll be, in laws of indices, division here we change to subtraction. And here, don't forget that here it has power of 1, and here as well, power of 1. So that'll be 1 minus 1. Now 8 divided by 4, that is 2. 2. Then here we said x, that is x raised 0. And x raised 0, that is what? 1. So 2 times 1, that is 2. And 2 is our final answer. So here I said this one means x raised 1 minus 1. And that's what? This equals x raised 0. And x raised 0 equals 1. X raised 0 equals 1. So 2 times 1, that is 2. So let's consider another example. Minus 24 x raised 5 divided by minus 6x squared. Minus 6x squared. So from here now, you can see that the sign are like, so which means our result will be positive. So from that place now, we'll be able to you can deduce this now. Let's deduce this. Minus 24 divided by minus 6. Then in bracket, you can see we have x raised 5, we have x raised 2. So I'll be saying x raised 5, and division changes to subtraction. That's minus 2. Now from here now, minus 24 divided by minus 6, that will give us 4. That's positive. Into x raised 5 minus 2. That is x raised 3. So this implies plus 4x raised to power 3. And that's the final answer to that question. So you can see that the sign are like. The sign are like. And once the sign are like, the result is positive. The result is positive. And when the sign is, when the sign are unlike, when we have unlike sign, then the result will be negative. Let's consider one example under that. Example. Now let's have this. Plus 30 m raised to power 10 divided by minus 15 m raised to power 6. Now you can see that this question, we have plus 30 m raised to power 10 divided by minus 15 m raised to power 6. Now you can see that they are unlike. And once they are unlike, the result is negative. But once they are like, the result is what? Positive. So due to that, so we'll be having this. Let's take it out. So that's plus 30 divided by minus 15. Let's have that. And also this is multiplied by m raised to power 10. And according to division, it changes to what? Subtraction. That's minus m raised to power 6. So I won't be writing m again. So I'll just pick one m and I will use the power. So from here now, because they are unlike, so which means my result will be what? Negative. 30 divided by 15. 30 divided by 15, that is 2. 2. And from here now, we have multiplied by m raised to power 10 minus 6. 10 minus 6 here, that is 4. That's m raised to power 4. So this equals minus 2m raised to power 4. So you can say that when the result, for the result to be unlike, it means the question is also unlike. Are you there with me? Okay, let's proceed. Okay, let's take one more question. Okay, let's take the last question. Minus 4x raised to power 3 raised to the power 3 divided by plus 2x raised to the power 2. Now you can see that this question, they are unlike. So which means our final result must be negative. So from here now, let's take this out. Minus 4 divided by plus 2, and also x now. So multiply by x raised 3, and here, we said division will change to subtraction when we use the power. So that will be minus. Here we have x raised 2. I'll just write 2 here. So from here now, the result will be negative. They are unlike. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Now x raised 3 minus 2, that is x raised 1. So this equals minus 2x, and that's the final answer to that question. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so now so that you're able to learn more topics, more new topics in mathematics. Thank you for watching.